The transition from aid dependency to self-sufficiency is impossible without some kind of practical help. Tools with a Mission are seeking to help this transition with the provision of tools to developing countries. In poorer areas of many countries around the world, we work with churches and other organisations who have set up vocational training centres. These centres help get people to work so that they can earn a living and be able to provide for themselves and their families. Among the skills that these centres teach are carpentry, motor vehicle maintenance, building and tailoring skills. With this newfound trade, they are then encouraged to find employment or work in teams. Apart from providing an income, it gives the worker a sense of self-worth and responsibility for their future. Because we live in an interdependent world, we cannot escape each other's problems. We are all vulnerable to war, the spread of disease, and disasters due to climate change. 1 in 4 people who will die this year will succumb to tuberculosis, malaria, or infections related to dirty water. Rainwater harvesting is an area that Tools with a Mission are addressing with the provision of tanks that communities can build for themselves. Using wooden moulds made by our volunteers in the UK, the 1,500-litre tank is constructed within a few days, and the rainwater, when filtered correctly from this tank, will be safe to drink. Having one of these tanks means that the women and children don't have the daily task of walking miles to fetch water. Throughout the UK, we have over 200 volunteers who collect and sort donated tools and get them ready for transport to our various workshops and then to the headquarters in Ipswich. Last year, we shipped overseas 20 containers full of recycled and refurbished tools and equipment. That's 210 tonnes that would have probably ended up in our landfill sites. All the tools, when refurbished, are packed into tradesmen's kits, ready for use overseas. The Uganda Prison Service asked Tools with a Mission to partner with them in their rehabilitation programme, enabling inmates to return into society with a useful trade with which to restart their lives and earn a living. The Ugandan government funded a shipment of unrefurbished tools that they would be refurbishing and distributing throughout the Uganda Prison Service. Staff have been employed to teach various trades such as carpentry, tailoring, metalwork, building and motor mechanics, and they estimate that up to 1,000 inmates a year will benefit from this scheme. Along with the tools, selections of books were sent to replenish the prison library, shared by the prison staff and inmates. Amidst all of our wealth, there are people who are hungry, homeless, jobless, ill, disabled, desperate, isolated and ignored. All these need a helping hand, so please pray with us as we work to provide practical support to these communities. We need your financial support to help with the refurbishment and shipping of the tools. But most importantly, please pray for each individual who will be using the tools and that they will see the love of God working through them. Thank you for supporting Tools with a Mission.